Eric Dyson here with 90 North Consulting with your Friday Fiduciary 5. The topic today is the fiduciary duty of loyalty. A couple weeks ago, I had a Friday Fiduciary 5 on all of the basic ERISA fiduciary duties, which are loyalty, the duty of prudence, the duty to follow the plan document, and the duty to diversify assets. Today, in 5 minutes or less, we're going to cover the fiduciary duty of loyalty. The Fiduciary 5 is all about a fiduciary best practices, giving it to you in 5 minutes or less. So let's get going. The duty of loyalty basically says that ERISA plan fiduciaries must discharge their duties exclusively in the best interest of planned participants and beneficiaries. And one of those keywords is exclusively. I've seen it written sometimes to say with a single minded approach. And that duty of loyalty just means that you, as committee members, as advisors, anyone else wearing the fiduciary hat, has to put the plan participant not only first, but exclusive. So, how does that work when other people benefit? And there are other people that are going to benefit when services are provided and third-party service providers are used in a plan. And I have a very general two-part question that can help you out to put the participants first. And the question is any decision made by the fiduciary going to benefit someone else, someone other than the plan participants? And honestly, in most cases, those decisions do result in somebody benefiting. Let's take a very simple fund replacement. You have fund company A has your large cap growth fund. You decide to replace it with a different fund company. Well, this new fund company will have more assets, more revenue, and they will receive some kind of a benefit. Let's say that you're a smaller plan that has not used an advisor up to this point, and you decide it's time to go ahead and hire a good ERISA advisor. That ERISA advisor will benefit from the decision. So in most cases, there is someone else that benefits. But the next question will be, have we as plan fiduciaries placed the interest of our employees, of the plan participants, in front of this other entity who may benefit? So the example of hiring an ERISA advisor, if the cost is going to be paid for by plan assets, in other words, the employees will pay for it, then you have to make a decision. Yes, although there's cost, although this other party benefits, we feel that it is what is best for our plan and what is best for our plan participants. So remember this keyword of being exclusive in your decision. Here's an example of something that would not be exclusively in the interest of the participants. And regardless of what the decision is, every now and then I'll hear a committee or a committee member say, well, if we do this, we're less likely to be the target of a lawsuit. That really says you're trying to cover yourself and not necessarily what's in the interest of your participants. Now, in most of those cases, I give an example, the committee's doing the right thing. It is in the best interest of the participant. Just make sure you capture the reason for doing it. Now, here's where it gets a little bit challenging, and we'll talk about this in a future Fiduciary 5. What if we're talking about potential conflicts of interest and proprietary products? So if, for example, John Hancock is your record keeper and you decide to use a John Hancock stable value fund, there may be a fee concession. John Hancock may be getting additional revenue. Is this stable value product of John Hancock the best one for your plan participant? There can be a number of moving parts in this, and this involves my example, the potential conflict of interest where one of your service providers is adding to the service, adding to their revenue, and there's also the issue of, is the proprietary product what's right? But keep in mind this duty of loyalty, the word exclusively. As fiduciaries, you must operate and make decisions exclusively in the best interest of your plan participants and the beneficiaries. That's it for this week.